This is a throwdown that Lisa's just given me. It's 2 wines. All she's told me with authority is one's red and white. And she wants me to have a look at it and tell her what I think of them. And slim chance in hell that I'll get them right, but pick the varietals. Okay, there's a fair bit of butteriness. What it's not is an aromatic. It's not a Riesling, it's not a Sauvignon Blanc. It might be a Semillon or a Chardonnay if it's New World at all. And the red. If it's New World, it's maybe a Pinot. Yeah, it's a Pinot if it's New World. If it's Old World, I'm in all kinds of trouble. So the colour, it's very yellow. It reminds me of, yeah, it's very yellow. It's at a tricky temperature now. It's kind of warming up. It's not freezing cold. It might look a little different. You always will be aware of that when you're tasting a wine, if you make sure that you're pouring it at the right temperature. It's a nice sort of talcum-y thing coming up. So there's a level of talcum which might have been Lisa's perfume as she carried the bottle in this morning, but underneath that, lemony, buttery, citrusy, kind of nice. Definitely Old World. As to where it comes from, I have no clue. It could be, it's not a white Burgundy. It could be a Bordeaux Blanc. But that's as far as I'm taking that one. I actually don't like it as it is now, but it might be a whole lot better if it was colder. Yeah, it's looking a little flabby in the mid palates for me. If it was colder, it would be a little sharper. We might get more out of it. Coming up a little bit short, so not that jazzed about it. I'm in trouble. I really don't know what that is. It's not French, it's not Spanish. I don't think it's New World. It's somewhere in the Old World that I've never tasted before. So that's as far as I've got. What is it? Come on, tell me. You want me to tell you more?
Yes.
That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you.
Keep tasting, baby.
Keep tasting. There's like a vanilla thing in it, which is quite nice, but it's not overt, which says to me it might actually just be new French oak and not a mixture. It's not only American oak. It's Cabernet, I think. I think it's Old World Cabernet. That's as good as I'm going to get. Right or wrong? I'm right?
Do we like it?
I like the red and not the white. If it is Old World, it's got some super ripe fruit in it, which is quite appealing to find. Normally in the Old World, a lot of the wines at this kind of age is not an old wine. Is not showing a lot of ripe fruit, a lot of fresh, vibrant fruit. This one is. So if it is from the Old World, it's quite unique and kind of special because the structure of it tells me that it's Old World and not New World, I think. And it's all you're going to squeeze out of me.
Would you drink it? Would you buy
Yes,
it?
I'll drink the red. So back on the throwdown, we've worked out what the Pinot is, what the red wine is. We'll do a bit of a reveal in a second, but I just wanted to see this white wine colder to get a more accurate idea of the aromatics. It's still a medium-bodied wine for me. It's not showing that amazing crisp acid of a Sauvignon Blanc or a young Riesling. It might be an older Riesling. And I'm starting to think it's New World now, definitely not Old World. It's amazing how the right temperature changes a wine so dramatically. There's something missing in the mid-palate of this wine. The nose is intriguing and promises a lot, but it's not delivering in the mid-palate. If it's New World, it is bordering on being oxidized. How long has it been open?
An hour.
An hour, okay. So you opened it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, Stelvin. I'm not going to tell. Okay. There's something flat or not perfect about the mid palate, and it's short on the back still. Admittedly, the aromatic, the flavour of the fruit is focused. All right, let's see what it is now. Oh no! It is premium Australian wine, Chardonnay Semillon. I got the Semillon bit right. Super cheap and $2.41 courtesy of Jetstar Airlines, is it? At least I got that one right. The red, which I thought was Old World, is absolutely not Old World. It's Tassie. It's called the Synapsius. The Synapius. They only make 220 bottle cases a year, 2 hectares of land, a young couple, and I'm told they're a fantastic place to meet. So if ever you go down to the Piper's Brook region of Tassie, have a look. I think the thing that really jazzed me about this is it encapsulates the difference between what the New Zealanders are making in Pinot and what Australia's making in Pinot. This is a tailored, classically structured, amazingly presented wine from a tannic and a structural point of view. They also get it right with the fruit, and that's the thing that really put me off beam, because I thought it was so well structured. I thought it was some kind of Old World product, but amazingly bright red cherry type fruit. So it's a goodie. It's a baby, 2010. I'd leave this to sell a little bit longer because it's going to gather in momentum over time. So keep an eye for that one. Synapsis. Thanks. I can't believe it.